Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's Mazi again, and I'm here to share my outlook for today, Monday, 27th of July, 2026. And we'll start with gold. I'm looking forward to buy gold. I'm looking forward to buy gold. Yes, I'm looking forward to buy gold. Why am I buying gold? Why am I buying gold? I'm looking at the weekly. I'm looking at the weekly. Um, This is what's actually moving price from the daily, from the weekly. Yeah, but let me break it down from the weekly. This is what is moving price. This is what is moving price. This leg is what is moving price. And where did this leg originate from? You can see here a fair value gap, which is looking like a very, good range, right? A good leg. And this particular structure has an internal liquidity here. Also here, this is an engineered liquidity. This is an engineered liquidity, and also there's a pullback here. It left, and not just that, it came back into the zone, gave a reaction to the upside, and now is what is coming to take that reaction. It took the low of the reaction, and here it's looking like price wants to, move to the upside. But now, how do I fully confirm that price wants to make it to this point? Is until price moved and comes to what clear this high here. Once this high is cleared, it is now certain that price wants to make it to this particular point. Let's break it down. Let's go to daily. So with that being said, this is what the daily looks like. And on the daily, I can see this is the candle that first of all got into the zone, or I can say this is the candle that first of all got into the zone, this red candle here. And what happened? It caused a breakout here. After causing the breakout, it came back and took the candle again. So that's like price taking extra liquidity with this candle. Now this candle now did what? Move to the upside and caused this move. And this is not a clear breakout yet. Okay, yeah, caused this move to the upside, coming back here, sweeping it and causing a breakout. Now this is the breakout. After causing that breakout, it left us with an engineered liquidity here. Came down, engineered liquidity came and retested the zone. After retesting the zone, it tried to make an up move, coming back again and still taking this low again. But after taking this low, right, it moved and caused another breakout. Though all these things happening here has not been able to invalidate this point. This point is still very valid because the low has not been taken yet. So everything playing here is still within this, zone, order block, let me put it that way, or order candle. Now, after causing this breakout here, you can see price coming in, testing it zone and moving to the upside. Now with this, I have to now go down to 4 hours. That was how I was able to frame this trade. Now looking at 4 hours, looking at 4 hours, this is now the candle that caused the breakout to the upside. This candle, you can see, caused the breakout that happened around this point here, around here. And after that, it left two pullback, one here and second here. So I marked this pullback as my inducement pullback. Price came into this point, tested it very well, and this move happened. Now it has left another inducement point here for a continuation. So, and this was not tapped because this is the block. This is the block that engineered this move to the upside, that originated this move to the upside, and it caused a breakout here too. So creating this inducement, what are my expectations? I was expecting it to happen last week, but it did not happen. So I'm expecting gold to drop back, pull back, taking this point as inducement and tapping into this guy, then this move. It's my expectation on gold. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing on gold for now. Okay, so I won't be able to do all these pairs because I've already selected some fews I'm seeing opportunities. So those are the ones I'll look at. The rest I'm not seeing anything. I won't talk about it. Maybe as time goes on, we'll look into more pairs. This video is proudly sponsored by Hola Prime, the most transparent prop firm out there. A prop firm that whatever they are doing is being audited by an independent body called Deloitte so as to keep their record, which is fastest payout in the industry and no payout denial. Right? Hola Prime will not just deny you once you breach a rule. If it's a rule that they have to what? Reset your account or take out the profits to give you your account reset, they will notify you immediately. They will not wait till payouts day to tell you that you had an issue during phase 1. And because of that, they're not going to pay you. Hola Prime does not do that. They notify you immediately once you go against their rule, so you don't waste your time any longer. And they can never deny you with any rules that is not on the website. Whatever rules that's not on the website, you will never be denied by that rule. That is why they still have the record of no payout denial to date. Their rules are not complicated. Very easy rules. No consistency rule, except you're doing instant withdrawal. But if you're doing bi-weekly, bi-monthly, there's no consistency rule. No payout denial. Weekend holding is allowed. No trailing drawdown, static drawdown, and no lot size restriction. Very beautiful firm. Not just that, they own their own broker, an independent broker called Hola Prime Market. And for those who don't like trading CFD, or maybe their country don't allow them to trade CFD, Hola Prime has futures. Hola Prime has you covered. You can also trade the futures. And Hola Prime is in over 175 countries, including the US, Canada, and other countries where other firms cannot function. Hola Prime is active. So use the link on my bio, click the link on my bio to access Hola Prime Broker, Hola Prime Prop Firm, and my other social media handle. Use the code on the screen to get yourself an amazing discount while purchasing an account with Hola Prime. Thank you very much. So let's move back to the video. So I'll be checking BTC. So as for BTC, I feel, or I think, from what I'm saying here, BTC has to make a reversal. BTC has to do a reversal because this move here, where did this move originate from? From a key level. This is it, a key level. That is where it originated from. Or you can say this engulfing here. This FVG here. Sorry, I said engulfing. This FVG here or this key level here. What do I consider as a key level? Where a candle that overlapped, a close and open, right? A close and open overlap of the candle. Likewise, here too is a key level. Here is a key level. Some candle don't just overlap. Some, let me see if there's an example I can give. There's an example, but that's not what I'm talking about here. But the fact remains that here is a key level. If we don't consider here, we can also consider this FVG before this move happened. Now this move now what caused a breakout here and left us with this inducement zone, and price has tapped into it and price has dropped, right? But why am I not expecting sales immediately? It's possible, but this is not a high probability sell yet because I'm expecting BTC to raid here, right? Give us, create a low, come back, create a high, come back, raid that high before this, then I'll be more confident. If this has happened here, right, I would have not even wanted BTC to come all the way to this point, but it did not happen. Likewise here, it did not happen. So I'm expecting BTC to come all the way to this point and give me this, then we start shorting BTC to this point. And that is what prompted me to take this buy. I took a buy. I took a buy somewhere here. Can't remember, but I think I took a buy around this place and held it to this, to this point here before I left yesterday. Then I framed this one again on 1 hour, but fortunately it did not come for me. It did not come because I was expecting it to drop using here as inducement, tapping into this zone, then we make it to this high, right, in order not to be taken unaware, because this is where I'm expecting that reversal to happen from. But just in case it does not happen, then I'm expecting it because I want it to come to this point and do this move. Come here, give a high, act as if it wants to move, come back, read that high. I read that high so that we know this is going to now be a very strong high. A very strong high, then come cause a breakout, pull back, create an inducement, pull or come out here, come down, cause a pullback, come read that pullback, use it as inducement, come into this zone, then move to the upside. That's my expectation on BTC. Let me check GBP USD. GBP USD, from what I'm seeing, GBP USD is going to tank. It is going to tank. It is really going to tank. It will tank on what I'm saying here. It will tank, and it has already come into let me just work on the most recent price action. The most recent price action. There's no time again. So the most recent price action, this was supposed to be the buy zone where we're supposed to buy from, but it got invalidated, obviously, and price is now coming back into the zone. But the problem I'm having with this zone now is this is a protected high because it's the rate of that high and it caused a breakout, but now there's no inducement and it's not even willing to create an engineered liquidity. But just in case he creates it this morning from this point, maybe move like this as if he wants to drop, sell to lure in sellers, right? For those who feel, oh, they are missing out, they'll start selling. Then price will do this, come back into this zone, and this, I'll be in this trade. But until then, I'm not going to be selling this. I'm supposed to be selling from this zone, but I will not sell. Why? Just because price has not given me any inducement point inside there. So I'll be out. I'll be out of this trade. I'm not taking it. All right. For GJ, I'm expecting price to move, take down this low, come into this zone, and move to the upside. Why? Because this is a protected low. You can see there's a liquidity taken from at that point. Price took liquidity before moving, which is same thing I told you guys I'm expecting on BTC. Right? For price to create with one candle a high, read that high, move back inside, cause a breakout. See, cause a breakout, create an inducement, move to the upside. Right? So price has to do what? See, this is not, it's creating an engineered liquidity. Once it takes this low, price has to come here, read this low here. So price is going to what? Buy after just dropping some weak below this low, then we move to the upside. That's basically what I'm saying. So I'm working with the current price action, and the most recent price action here I'm seeing here. Now at this point we can see this is a protected high, this is a protected high, all are valid. But what happened? Price obviously disregarded it because why? There's no strong inducement point here. That's why price took it and moved to the upside. But at this point here, this is also a protected high, right? This is also a protected high, but this is not a high probability trade because overall price action is bullish. See, overall price action is bullish, very bullish. But this point that price is reacting from the higher time frame is not looking too good. That's why I am here on the lower time frame. So what am I seeing? See, price was rated a high, created an inducement, and caused a breakout. So where am I expecting to trade from this point here? Where will our stop loss be? Above here. So say above here. They are placing my stop loss just few pips above. Then where am I going to target? 1 to 3. I'm out. I'm good. So I'm expecting price to come, read this inducement, and react from here. Give a reaction to the downside. That is it. The next, let's check the next trade. I'm working on the most recent price action. This guy here, I am not going to be taking this trade. I marked it out, but still price did not give me an inducement zone. So I'm not taking this trade. Delete this. So nobody's going to get confused. The only thing that's going to make me take this trade is if price come into this reaction point, it's already on it, or the other block or whatever we call it and do this, right? Maybe cause a breakout, then pull back, read this entire high created here, read it, and this. Yeah, after reading it, price should come and what? Cause a breakout again. While causing a breakout, I can now what? Wait for price to come back, give an inducement, take that inducement, and move to the downside. But this might not happen. So maybe once I just get that read, I'll just take my trade. But if this should happen again, then it should be an opportunity for a second entry to ride this and get my 1 to 3R. I'm out, or I can just target this low, right? Or collect my 1 to 3R. Any pullback I get from price that indicates a protected high and caused a breakout, I'll just wait for price to create an inducement, come back inside the other block. I'll still what? Sell, take another 1 to 3R. See, whenever price gets to this low, then I'll be out of this trade. Let's check the next one. So for this one, waiting for price to drop back and take here. Anyways, this is not looking too good. Let me check the last one. So this is the last one I'm actually waiting for to take a trade, but unfortunately price has not given me what I'm looking for. It has not raided this high here. It hasn't. You can see a clear read of this high, making it a protected high. And what happened? It caused a breakout. You can see it caused a breakout. It came back, creating this as an inducement, moved to the downside, coming back. I'm expecting to rate this inducement, right? Just once you read this inducement a few pips, tap into this candle, and we drop to this point, or to this point if I get our 1 to 3, and I'm out of this trade. So that is basically what I'm trading today. I'll see you guys on my next episode. Thanks for watching, and bye guys.